Hey everyone, enjoying this nice cool rainy day out here splitting some wood. Um, this video, it's I hear a lot about this subject on YouTube. It's martial law. I hear a lot of people, you know, supposed to be October 30th, they're supposed to be having a month-long military drill with military and police forces in certain cities. Then you hear people about, there are going to be riots come election time. If Trump wins, there are going to be riots. If Clinton wins, there are going to be riots. Um, I don't know. I'm no expert on this subject. I've never had to deal with it. But it seems like to me there's a lot of fear mongering going on, trying to get people, rattle people's cages. Like, oh, they're going to come in at 4 o'clock in the morning and kick your door open. If you got a red tag on your mailbox, you're going to die. If you got a blue tag, you're going to go put in a FEMA camp. If you got a little yellow tag, you're going to be okay. I don't know where they're come up with all this. I've never heard of that. You know, then they've gun ban this and gun ban that. They're going to come in and they're going to take your food. They're going to, there's so much going on, so much saying. All right, say it does happen. Say you're in bed at 4 o'clock in the morning, you hear a bang and you jump up, grab your gun, and you got FEMA or DHS or whoever coming through armed, coming to get you. Now, most people are going to say, oh, I'm going to start shooting back. I ain't going to let them take me. Okay, that's good if you're a single person. But what happens if you got little ones in the house? Are you going to risk getting into a firefight in the middle of your house with your kids in their bedroom sleeping? Bullets can go through walls. Are you going to risk that? Me, personally, I do not know what I would do in that situation. For one, I most likely would try to get them out of the house, away from there, if I was going to open up fire on them. So that way I'm pulling fire away from my family. That's what I would probably do. But I would not risk having a firefight in my home with my babies. People talk a lot, but they don't think it out. I do not know if the government would do that, but I say if they do declare martial law, it's going to hit these big cities first, where they can control the population better and where they can control the supply and demand coming in and going out of food and water and electric. If you're out, kind of rural area or country, I say you may be safer for the moment, because what they're going to be doing, they're going to be dealing with the big cities, the airports, the bus terminals, the train stations, stuff like that, factory places. If you hear anything going, because they will probably cut off communications, so you won't know what's happening. So there's a red light for you. If internet goes down or power goes out, something's up. Get out where you're from. Leave. Head to the mountains. Head to the desert. Head to an island in the middle of a lake or a river just to get away. Get out of sight. You don't want to draw attention to yourself. If you do see the tanks or the armored personnel carriers coming down, don't stand there and throw tomatoes or rocks or whatever at them. Give them thumbs up, clap, kind of blend in. Don't be an outcast. You know, some people call it a gray man approach. I have no clue about that. I'm just saying what I would do in order to protect my family. I would go along with them until the opportunity came where I could get my family and haul ass and get away from them. But if, say, communications are cut or the power goes out, you know, that's going to be a first indication something's coming. So that gives you time to load up, and don't take the main roads, the interstates or anything like that. Don't do that. Take the back roads. Have a back way to your bug out location. And just hunker down. You know, that's what I would do. I'm not telling you guys to do what I would do, you know. I'm just saying that's my advice. You know, play it cool. Don't think you're Rambo with your, you know, semi AR-15 and all your tactical gear. You're going to go up against fully armed with assault weapons and probably a 50 cal sitting on their Humvee or their armored personnel carrier. That's just going to tear through your house like a hot knife through cold butter. You're going to lose. Your family's going to lose. You guys are going to have to think it out. You know, getting on here on YouTube talking Billy Bad like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that if the government comes. You're going to die is what's going to happen. Because you're going to be outgunned, outnumbered, and outtrained. Plain and simple. So just use your head, guys. Get off the Rambo kick and stop listening to all this fear-mongering, because there's so many people out there fear-mongering. The government's coming after you. The government's coming after you. The government's coming after you. And they do this in order to get their ratings up. You know, get more subscribers, to get more attention to their channel. Don't be mind controlled. You know, they're talking about, oh, the news are mind controlling you. What are they doing when they're fear mongering? They're trying to mind control you as well. I'm not trying to mind control anybody. I'm just trying to get you guys out there to open your eyes and stop believing everything you hear or you see. You know, could martial law happen? Yes. Could it be devastating to us? Yes, it could. Then again, it could happen in these cities where these riots break out, and they just there to stop the rioting. I don't know. I have no idea. But me being ex-military, and I know a lot of other military guys out there, ex-military guys, and law enforcement, I don't think 3/4 of our military and law enforcement would go along with shooting civilians or anything like that. Now, granted, there's some brown nosers out there that would suck the government's butt to get goody points, brownie points, and go along with it. Then that comes into another thing. It could turn into a civil war. It could turn, bad. I don't know. But what I'm just trying to say, think things through, think things out, have a plan. Like I said, if they kick my door in, I'm going to do my best to get them out of the house, away from the house. Then I would probably open up fire on them. Granted, I'd probably look like a human Swiss cheese afterwards, but if I could take some of them out, oh well, But I'd get them away from my family. I wouldn't open up fire. And if I could get away with it at all, I would not open up fire. If I could just talk my way out of it, I would do it. I would go along. I wouldn't try to give them any trouble at first. But if I see it's not going the way I wanted to go, then that's a different That's a different outlook. You know, you're just going to have to make that decision at your time of your choosing. So just you just got to think things out, guys, and go from there. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I'm not telling you to do something stupid. I'm not telling you not to do something. It's your decision, but just stop. Listen to these fear mongers that you know, martial law is going to come in and they're going to take everything away from you, throw you in FEMA camps, going to kill you if you got a red dot, a red sticker on your mailbox. Where in the hell did that come from? But that's my opinion on the matter. Do your research. You know, check out things to see what it's like in your area. You know, talk to law enforcement. Ask them, say, hey, if this happened, what would you guys do? How would you feel about it? A lot of them will tell you, there's no way I'm going to kick in somebody's door and get shot, you know, over something, a gun conversation or a food conversation, whatever the hell that word is. But just, you know, where they're going to come and take your guns or take your food. You know, I don't know, it's a fine line. And I don't know if there's a lot of people willing to cross that, you know, government officials. You know, some of them will. Like I said, there's a lot of them out there at the brown nosers and looking for brownie points, goody points. But there's a lot of decent military and decent law enforcement that's going to say, hey, that's wrong. It's not going to happen. We're not going to allow it. But that's my opinion, guys. I hope this video helped. And like I said, I'll probably get some dislikes on this, which is fine. That's everybody's got an opinion. It don't bother me for the dislikes or the thumbs down. I'm not one of these guys that gets my panty in the wad. Because, like I said, it's America. You got a free society. You can speak your mind, voice your opinion. But anyway, guys, I hope it helped. And like I said, I'm no expert on the matter. I've never been through it. So I'm just kind of stating what the way I see it and how I would do it. But anyway, guys, everybody be safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.